is the beginning, the end of the end is the corner in a circle just around the bend. What came first, the chicken or my entree, friend? And I ask how many numbers a bit of comprehend?
Well, if you refine prime lines, that a lying rhyme, or style your smile shine, so divine fine, then, in synchronicity of flow, and the simplicity of love, you will know all of the as above, so below.
Hi, listen up. It's paramount that you mount this amounting mountain amount that's filing as a complicated compiler, narration creation compilation, and forming as a form of informal formulation for the formation of informing information.
You will see the best gear to make you cheer while shedding a tear. Implement octave increments on cosmic string provocative instruments can get your inner ear to hear. Not from a cochlear career or another Hollywood end. Cock in your ear.
Wow, really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Is psychosomatic, neuroimmunology, lyrical medicinal technology. So all hail, the Holy Grail, in his linguistic detail. Like poetry in motion, he's serving the cosmic ocean. Setting sail, with devotion, for you to feel the love emotion. So come on baby, let's go loco, doing the locomotion. Yeah!
Okay then, with our whole holy cosmos singularity, spaced by everyone, and their soul, in duality, we're based, as place so graced, as the human race is laced, with this soul food, as music you can taste, or just copy and paste, yeah might.
One tranquilized interpretation, or mental synchronized stimulation, or a revitalized medication, is to harmonize, from meditation. Just kick back, close your eyes, chillax, and inner energize. Percolate the love, from as above, so below, will circulate, with the flow where it lacks.
To all the brethren benevolence, who emanate the eminence, never to push or shout, in the game of courtesy and clever prevalence, I send a peace dove, and feel the love, as universal order fits like a glove, you know, as above, so below.
As this quest for conquest rides high, day and stay. For whatever abundance brings is where to fold over the healing wings. And when two twains collide, crossing over and inside, with love we grow as above, so below.
But when a galaxy aligns, if there's any precession anxiety within the zodiac signs, soul precession, propriety variety, then Space Society uses the hangover clause to redefine society laws for less crime notoriety flaws and jail time doors that sobriety can cause.
And when the selfish genes are kept lean, there is more love in dreams on the scene. That is essential if our existential is to have the potential to be exponential.
Wow!
Rhythmic systems of DNA genetics are in fine tune with sun and moon magnetics. At the hiking tide of helix mitosis, zones of ribosomes wash ashore, a heel fix from osmosis.
Wow!
Eternity seems to be infinitely complex, with paradigms and scales that just perplex. More intriguing and different, even than the opposite type of sex. We don't even know if a Big Bang can even back deck flex.
Understand how this universe is so perfect, as a matter of fact. How you even stand up makes coincidences seem to be exact. It's a system, simply perfectly tuned to perfecting perfection, but all those who self-destroy are just called the cosmic projection.
So play a tribute salute to all the self-execute, still to another fluid and sexy cute. As our terminal velocity, curiosity, and the
major, open mind parachute, unless you're a prostitute from the Institute of Dispute.
It's the broad, big bang pleasure direction that science marches towards the string and measure theory and its golden arches. Oh, that maths was so good for square rooting the square head. And real renormalization is when string theory is done dead. So last, no buts, grab your donuts and go nuts as a real man. Understanding this takes real guts.
With the 3D axis that you see, plus any one absolute 0 point of divisibility, will then make 2 points of defining definitely. So this, ad infinitum, a continuum item, for a maximum enlightened, there nothing can frighten. It's the 3-body 3D nuclei gyroscopics that can be causes of consequential micro black hole singularity sources, because the pole points geometry with flux vortex symmetry enforces an exponential angular momentum potential from their torque forces. Thus, more mass will amass with the quantum vacuum of which it reinforces.
Oh wow.
Shalom Adam, infinity, united wisdom, graceful persistence, we can overcome any type of harmony resistance, because deep inside us all, at every existence core, is a desire for peace, love and coexistence. This is God's law.
Those words you speak from your voice are the discussion percussions that echo forever. Your spoken choice then can cause concussion repercussions, as it is from senses observed, just the way of reflect. From the wave ripple, refraction action, cause and effect.
So are K Sierra, whatever will to be.
Or not to be. Now that is a big question.
No, it's just a suggestion.
You can beg to differ, and like me,
If you tend to disagree, our perfection is only perfect when shared and free.
so true. Yeah! Whatever will to be, or not to be.
Now, that is a good question.
So,
Okay, sir. Sierra, yeah, like, here's a suggestion. You can beg to differ. If as once again,
and like me,
if you tend to disagree, that perfection is only perfect when shared, and best when free. True.
yeah! So true.
This eternal universe is so perfectly tuned to perfecting perfection, as being simply the natural object of affection, where points of confliction move forward as the arrow of time direction.
Each, everyone, and all burns a brilliant light. Even Mother Earth herself shines an inner bright. With this guidance all the way, there never is a night. And when you reach the top, the tray is up, because what's left made is alright.
If you can relate, the perfect postulate as the sign of prevention extension, then at your center infinity is the Holy Trinity unity for divine intervention attention. As it's all so surreal, the intention is also a so sublime invention for a higher paradise, paradigm, that is this ascension dimension, point of time.
Wow!
All the inbuilt universe obstacles that make epic pinnacle spectacles with outcome predictables used as typical analyticals. At a critical pinnacle level, within polite politicals, we're going analog to digital in crystal clarity across a galaxy. As hypocriticalist.
And as you gravitate toward technologies that make no apologies, except technology and gravity, from your day, ideology singularities that will have intrinsic idiosyncrasies and cause simplistic synchronicities. As production goes on, unobstructed, it's all orchestrated, conducted, and superconducted.
All the inbuilt universe obstacles that make epic pinnacle spectacles with outcome predictables used as typical analyticals. At a critical pinnacle level, within polite politicals, we're going analog to digital in crystal clarity across a galaxy. As hypocriticalist.
Is probability a proper ability for analyzing?
or its flatulence, factual evidence for theorizing? As science tries to invent an event horizon, how do we prevent the surprising event arising?
Her Majesty, extinction is not a travesty option. So Righteous survival instincts need adoption. One suggests some best tests to sense all corruption. Then ideology singularities can get serious disruption.
So then, why is it unclear that all the nuclear here is waiting for our mutual destruction to appear? And how does the A-I-Q form a Q inside and outside Intel 2? I think, therefore, it's time to defeat the retarded elite who cheat from their high chair seat. Their vanity is insanity and a sin to humanity, like bloody profanity. Well, human beings are just peas from the same pod, where some dudes fish out knowledge with their college rods from those on the nod, oblivious to the obvious, and so reality appears odd. But know that a burning virtue can't help you with faith.
In God we trust, ashes to ashes, as now there's more hope. We can see from dust to dust, no more fake clashes, due to the Hubble telescope. With more stars visibly from afar than all the sand grains on Mars. It's time to pray, as we play air guitars, with superstar avatars from afar. Yeah.
No matter what, who or where, the same existence is what we all share. So look after yourself and take care. You are something from nothing, here and out there. So when the end is near, we have got nothing to fear, as the universe loves us dear. Behold faith and God's face, together we must embrace, and united we were the human race.
So, using your mortality is really a virtuality. No, at the real, natural selection is genetic source codes, interpolation of X nodes with modes of triple X nodes, elusive neo matrix, cosmic soul collection that explodes. Wow. Is the beginning the end of the end? Is the corner in a circle just around the bend? What came